Ready?
Yep. There it is. All right, we are here with Pak, and we are going to look at roasting some Thai coffee.
Yes.
You're gonna hear about Pak's story while he's roasting, but this is the bit about roasting Thai coffee, because I don't really know that many people roasting Thai coffee in the United States.
Right.
If any, a handful. His focus is Thai coffee. Roastery is Newbery Street, and we're here with him at a co-roasting space. He has some coffee to roast, and he'll talk a little bit about, you know, roasting Thai coffee, so on and so forth. We're gonna go get into that.
The start, just explain the space. This is our space here. We have all the green bean here, and everyone have their own space for each bean. And this is a co-roasting space where I roast and also other people roast in Boston. And yeah, let's start by maybe get some bean ready to weight the bean, and then we'll get on roasting soon. So first of all, this is my area. I have a lot of Thai coffee that left still. One from, this is the Nawin Doi Chang. It's the red honey. From Chiang Rai Doi Chang. And the other one is my espresso base, which I don't think you can see it, right? But
Yeah, that one.
Mega John. Most of my coffee from Thailand directly to here. So yeah, let's start waiting coffee.
So what is the plan for today?
The plan, we are going to roast the Nawin Doi Chang today. That you will have a drink after. We will wait the coffee out first, and then we will start roasting by that.
Ooh, smells nice.
Yeah, it's like green bean. You can take a look at it.
Nice. This is a honey process?
Yes, it's honey process, red honey. Yep. And we just need to make sure we weight coffee with the right weight all the time, so we keep it consistent when we roast.
How much are you roasting at a time?
For this one specifically, it's 15 pounds. And then for other medium roast or medium dark roast would be 30 pounds. And also for Brian last time, I roast like a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So 30 pounds-ish.
Yeah, we had his coffee on X Bloom. It was a really fun release. But this coffee he's roasting right now, you can pick up, by the time this video will go out, there might be some bags available on his website, which I will link in the description somewhere. But he's also doing a lot of other stuff, like he's planning on opening up a cafe. So this is what's part of that process is he's got to roast coffee. He wants to do Thai coffee, very Thai focused coffee shop.
Actually, it's almost done, so I guess I will roast it all today.
But you're a really small roaster, right? You don't roast that much coffee.
No. Oh, that's a lot. That's
20 pounds.
20 pounds. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. 20 pounds is like a good range for upgraded to the next batch. Yeah.
But you're mostly roasting Thai coffees, right?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
And you have options for a filter, espresso, all that.
I roast Vietnamese coffee before too. It's from Lam Dong. It's one of the places where, Vietnamese coffee grow, and that's also the other reason. I think more like I roast a lot of Asian coffee.
Yeah.
Like Yunnan, Thai, Vietnamese, looking for Indonesia too, but mainly Thai right now, like priority of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually keep track on what I roast and then put the number, and you will see it like this. Like how much. And then we wait for George to finish, and then we hop on after.
You're only roasting one batch today, right?
Yeah, only one batch.
So that's it.
That's it. Just for today.
But usually you have more coffee. Well, I guess for the rest of this year, you don't have that much coffee because people bought it all.
Not anymore. Because we've been roasting at the beginning of the year. So we have a lot of coffee before, but now it's just like everything mostly learned out. But so we have Nawin and the new coffee coming up. Very excited. A lot of new coffee process in Thailand that I've been working with the farmer. And yeah, I'm very excited. And also Brian will have some to share in X Boom Blind Slash as well.
We're at a co-roastery space, so there's I think one Loring, right?
Yeah, one Loring.
One Loring. So people are on it right now. So while we wait for that, why don't we hear a little bit about your background? What is Newbery Street?
Newbery Street.
Who's Pack?
Who's Pack, right? So Newbery Street is that's the company name and roastery name, right? We named this Newbery Street because Newbery Street is the iconic place in Boston. And we want to make sure that the name aligns with where we start. So Newbery, as it's so iconic, everyone needs to get there when they come to Boston. It's just the place where everyone has to hang out. And we want to make sure that we recognize by Boston. So new, as everything new, we think of Newbery, new origin, like Newbery means new coffee origin, as berry, right? New opportunity, also new possibility. And berry as coffee. So we want to make sure that we keep the new opportunity, new thing, new advance, or new flavor, new coffee, new process to the city or the Boston area. So that's why we name it Newbery Street, as I think it would be fun and excited for having this name.
Yeah.
And a little bit background of me.
You're from Thailand, right?
I'm from Thailand, yes.
Obviously.
Oh, let's get that.
You got to start from the beginning.
Yeah, so so I'm back, right?
Yeah.
From Thailand. So it's been a journey to the US. So I've been here long ago before coming back. This is my second time coming to the US. My first time I was coming here in Rhode Island as non-English speaker. And you don't speak English and you come here without English. It's so difficult. Even ordering the food, but that's how I ended up here. And then I learned more English. About 3 months, I started to be a college, right? And then went to work at the hotel as Marriott, because I'm a very hospitality guy. I love service industry and want to make sure everyone happy. And after that, going to the tech company, very funny, the airline, working on the food corporate catering lunch, where we serve food to corporate in Boston. And after that, we found a company with my wife for the travel tech company where you can plan a trip based on photo. But because of that, we have to close down the company based on the time that is not very good as COVID come in 2019. And my life have been shipped after that. So coffee have became a thing to me when my best friend in Thailand sent me the coffee that she was working with the local farmer, local producer, where there's still a lot of gap in Thailand to improve on specialty coffee. And I tasted the first cup of specialty coffee back then, and it was reminded me of the Roastery that I never experienced anything like this before. The coffee I had, mostly instant coffee or Starbucks coffee, or the coffee you have from the machine at the co-working space. But this thing tastes the whole different. I never said anything like red cherry juice. And the way I brew on the very first time ever, when I was having the first cup, I just knocked the coffee down like a growl. And then my friend told me if you want to brew this coffee, pour hot water to it, wait a bit, and then skip the top off. That's what cupping is. But at the beginning, I wasn't sure what it is. And then I tasted the coffee, and that blew my mind. And then I helped the farmer after on that to kind of work around on coffee, help them sell coffee until I got to visit the farmer and see more process on that and want to learn more about coffee. And I think that's the beginning of the part, and also trying to have more to improve on brewing process in the past that I want to kind of learn more about brewing, like how coffee could react differently when we brew coffee, right? During the journey, I met a lot of people. I get to talk to a lot of cool people, a lot of inventors such as the Oria, very big time because I'm very close to the Oria as I'm a very early person, I would say, when they was started. And I want to be sure that to make sure people heard about the Oria. And also I was importing the Oria to Thailand as well. So that's the whole story until now as coming to the US.
So it's actually only been a few years, maybe 4 to 5.
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Yes. So huge pivot from your career. You're a newer coffee person like myself, which is awesome.
Yes.
And you now are doing a roastery of your own. And you're selling online, and you're looking at doing a cafe now as well.
That's correct. So we're looking to open a cafe soon in Boston area.
We wanted to document roasting Thai coffee because this is a very new region, I would say, for a lot of U.S. specialty coffee drinkers. I have had some amazing Thai coffee from you, but for a lot of people, they probably don't know much about Thai coffee at all, right? So
sure.
that's what we wanted to talk about today as you get into roasting it. Because
Right.
what is your roasting background? Right? How do you learn how to roast?
Wow, this is very interesting. I learned how to roast for the first time with Igawa, with Coffee Mai. I think he lived in Copenhagen. So that's the first time ever I learned how to roast coffee. And then I went to Specialty Coffee Association at SCA to get the intermediate and beginner of the roasting certificate, right? And that's how I was studying how to roast until I met Alex. He was, let's say he is, and he was, I'm not sure, but he was the world champion that in coffee roaster. He was won the first place in the world roasting champion, and he became my teacher after. Yeah, he came to Thailand, and then I went to learn roasting with him, and then that's when everything started seriously about roasting coffee and also roasting Thai coffee as well. Why Thai coffee, right? A lot of people would curious.
Yeah.
So I picked Thai coffee because first I'm originally from Thailand, and I have seen the growth of the Thai coffee. Like since the beginning, my business and also myself got saved and then take care and move forward from the dark time or the downtime by Thai coffee. And I want to give back because back then, right, it was very difficult, and Thai coffee gave me the new beginning, like changed my life. And now I want to make sure that I could change the other by that. And with Thai coffee, a lot of producers that I've been working with, a lot of producers that working very hard, I want to make sure that their dedication and their hard work get pay off. As you know, it's very difficult to, sometimes they don't speak English, right? But I want to be the voice to be able to translate that. And one day I hope that in the US, we could bring them to here so they can speak about their passion in coffee. Because I have worked with multiple Thai producers that they work so hard, like in the coffee that they're trying to improve. Like in 1 year, they produce like 9 different processes.
Wow.
To just like doing a lot of experiment. And I think this year I'm very excited on that as well because we have a lot of excited experiment process that come out from Thailand. And Thailand have been growing a lot of coffee in the past, but we just don't know. Because in Thailand when we produce, it's never enough for Thai coffee or Thai people to consume the coffee themselves. So Thai coffee never get out really. But of course, there's more production that work and then trying to export it. But I think now we are getting better as we could produce more and farmers are more knowledgeable. And also we have Cup of Excellence to Thailand, which make sure that the standard of Thai coffee now are increasing. And when you have the Cup of Excellence standpoint, which means that our quality are ready to expand to the world.
Yeah.
So now I think it's a new origin that in the US they never heard before. Also, it's a new origin where not many people heard of. But I want to be one of the people who kind of bring this together to the US and then help the farmer as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be able to find those really, the Thai-focused coffees on your website.
Yeah.
We're going to roast one of those
Today,
coffees,
yeah.
so it'll be good. And we'll talk a little bit about, differences between roasting Thai coffee versus other coffees as we begin roasting. But that is kind of the story of PAC. Also to add, this guy here, U.S. Brewers top competitor right here. He just got into nationals again this year. Last year he placed third. And you placed third with a Thai coffee or
Actually,
with
coffee.
An Ethiopian coffee.
Yeah.
But he knows how to brew coffee. And when you buy the coffees, there's instructions on how to brew, and all of the specific ways, like pour this way at this temperature at this flow rate, and so on and so forth. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, like when everyone buy our coffee, I always give out like the recipe and stuff. So to ensure that people could kind of have almost the same taste as us, I'm trying to make it as standard as possible so everyone can follow. Just like normal coffee roaster, right? We throw it in, ready?
Yeah. You throw it in.
All right. And then after that, we're gonna set up the temp right here.
So getting the lowering ready.
Yep. And yeah, roasting now in coffee from Thailand is the from Chiang Rai origin. Like Chiang Rai mountain, or Chiang Rai is the province, right? The province. And in the city, in the mountain called Doi Chang, this is where this coffee from. It's the red honey process, but most of the people when they come to like red honey, yellow honey, or white honey, they always describe it as honey process. So we'll do roasting that today, and I think Brian will ask me about how I roast Thai coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to share this knowledge.
But what's kind of your roasting style? Like, what are you going for?
I think I was thinking that my roasting style was a bit darker already, but according to Brian, I roasted pretty light.
Well, so I think the thing we need to talk a little bit about is just Thai coffee versus other coffees. Because Thai coffee, I would argue, is on the younger end, so fresher crops or younger crops.
Right.
And a lot of the Thai coffees, terroir is a challenge, I would say. Same thing with like your Chinese coffees, your Indian coffees, your Indonesian coffees. There's a distinctive flavor profile of the terroir.
Right, the
so
terroir.
a lot of producers are tapping into, I would say, different fermentations, different types of processing to kind of, I don't want to say combat that, but maybe showcase it in a different way.
Right.
So, and in my experience, if you take those coffees and you like ultra lightly roast them, they kind of taste a little weird,
weird,
right?
yeah.
But like your roasts are light. Like I would argue they're light.
Okay.
That's what I think, at least.
Yes, I think it's light. I think it's considered light here in the US, but it's very easy to brew. And also, I'm trying to, how would I say it, hide all the element that Brian just said, like the terroir feeling that has come out. So how I do is that I extend it longer, but we'll go during the process how I do. But during the time, I will chart the coffee now as it's almost there. And then we will start roasting. All right, almost done. All right, we're gonna do auto chart. I like auto chart a lot. It keeps it consistent for me to roast. Then in a couple minutes, it will start roasting. And usually I would roast this as 15 pounds, but today we'll do it as 20, as that's the whole coffee that we have left. So we'll do 20 batch.
When you're roasting these coffees, what do you think is different, right, compared to, I would say, traditional or more normal origins, right?
So more, you need to roast more and extend it more on Maillard reaction. I think that's the goal, to kind of shining this terroir, because there's a lot of things that the flavor that you don't want to see. And I think for Thai coffee, this origin, you need to extend it on the Maillard reaction. So it's more sweet. It's kind of dissolve all that out. And for the after first crack, I would develop more, a little bit, just a little bit. Usually people would develop like Colombian or Ethiopian at 30 to 40 seconds. But for me, I would do it to like 1 minute and 40 seconds or some type of stuff. So longer development time. So the other note that come up more. And then we trying to avoid the grassiness as possible. Because in Thai coffee or Asian terroir, according to my experience, I feel like it's super glassy when it roasts faster. I think some people may have experienced that, and it's not very pleasant when you taste the coffee. And as I learned along the way, I think it should be developed more on that. So we could experience more on the other syrupy side of the flavor, but still in high complexity of the coffee flavor. Like lime juice, malik, like apple and stuff. So everything is still there, but just additional extension on that.
Yeah, because that was what we were saying from before, is if you do an ultra light roast of some of this, you'll get like some of the woody aspect, you get like some of the weirder aspects of the coffee.
Yeah.
So you are roasting light, but there is like a caveat there, right? Specifically for these coffees.
Right. And again, this is the different batch size. So before I was, the graph that you see here is usually on, how would I say it, 15 pounds. But today, as we have 20, so why not extend to 20? Yeah. But I will try to keep it as the same as possible. As usually different batch size make it different. But I kind of figured out some way that I work around on my bean to kind of make it taste almost the same. Yeah.
And while we were coming over here, you were talking a little bit about how you like your coffees either medium dark or light, or you find that with Thai coffees. Like there's no regular medium, you like them more either much more developed or very, very light.
I mean, for the customer side, a lot of people who want to try Thai coffee, they are still in the traditional like brewing process, right? Like they like to do a French press or they like to do an espresso style. So medium dark is kind of good for Thai coffee to present the terroir and also the flavor of Thai coffee. But for the light roast styles, of course, I'll extend it more, make it light roast so people can experience the full potential of the Thai coffee bean. So that's the whole reason why we don't have the medium roast one. And I used to roast a lot of medium, but then it didn't sell as well. So I decided to not roast the medium. It's just right now.
Yeah,
So I only do
maybe
like,
you'll do ultra light if people ask you, or omni light.
Right.
But here's the coffees now in there. Look at that. And have you observed any differences between like some of the processed Thai coffees versus like, like honey, I would say is on the cleaner end. We've seen like some anaerobic naturals from Thailand.
Right. I think it's kind of different in the different processing. As Thai coffee, if you go very anaerobic process or high fermentation, of course it react almost like Colombian. I think Thai coffee have been improving a lot on that as well as the last batch that I brew and also roast for a brand. Very high performance on that, but funky, but also flavorful. It's not like super funky. Like some of the coffee when they process so much, it's just very funky. But for Thai coffee, I think they did a pretty good job on processing, and the farmers are more educated now. They control the room, they control temperature, and also control the moisture of everything. So it's very standardized, and I think that kind of became a future of Thai coffee. So very cool and very excited. And I'm also looking forward to see the growth of the Thai coffee as well, as I'm going along the way roasting Thai coffee and see what next for the year. Yep. Minute?
Yeah, but you have more coffee, so we're going to extend it more. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But at the temperature, like ending temperature should be almost the same. I'm trying to get almost the same as possible.
So similar development.
Yeah, similar development. But during extension time, just like having more on the Maillard reaction.
Yeah. And that's what you've seen to give kind of those really nice flavors in Thai coffee. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
What does Thai coffee taste like? This is a very complex question.
Yeah. I think it's more let's put in the flavor wheel, there's always a yellow color of the bean, and that's where Thai coffee is located. Like the passion fruit, pineapple, sometimes banana came out from Thai coffee, like banana flavor or apple, malik, mandarin orange. It's always on the side. Like this wheel of the orange flavor or yellow color, it's always on Thai coffee. So if it's high fermentation process or yeast fermentation process or anaerobic process would come more toward to red, but still remain the yellow side of the fruit.
Yeah, I mean, I remember getting an anaerobic natural from you that tasted like cherry wine.
Very cherry,
right? Cherry wine, red fruit.
Right.
And still clean. Like when you think about Asian coffees and you see anaerobic natural for Asian coffees, it's very scary.
Yes.
It's like super scary. You're like, oh my God, am I gonna taste like only processing and then, dirt?
Yeah.
This was like completely different, right? The Thai coffee's very well tied together.
Yeah.
The processing is elevating the quality of the coffee.
Right.
I am experiencing Thai coffees, at least among the Asian origins, definitely some of the further along ones. Like I would say Thai coffee is very up there.
Right.
Taiwan's getting up there.
Taiwan also,
Taiwan's very strong.
Yeah.
Indonesia is getting really strong.
Yeah.
China, I think, is a hit or miss depending, because China it's still going. China has so many different processes.
Right.
And then of course like India, but India is more for Robusta. So I'm saying like Arabica, that's what we're seeing. And then Vietnam always is up
it's
there.
everything.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, we should be heading to first crack around 8:50. So usually I would go like around 8:10 for first crack, but bigger batch, so we extended more. But should be very good. And we are pushing to more first crack. I would lower the heat just to keep it consistent on ROR. So that's where the clean flavor come out. I'm trying to not having a swing ROR, so we can make sure that it's smooth and nicely done. Yeah, we will start lower the heat now.
But right here in this region, you extend it longer, right?
Yeah.
The green area?
Yeah, right here. No.
What area?
Have the color change, it would show it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
So you do that longer for Thai coffee.
Right, correct. All right. That's So the development time of this Thai coffee is about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Just again, as I explained, I I develop it more to kind of hide the note that the greenish that is always come from terroir. Yeah.
Looks good. It smells good.
Yeah. Nicely done. And then
Oh yeah, I should eat a bean later.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I should eat a bean later.
Yeah, I eat the bean always. Yeah, so very chocolatey, very malic, very pleasant flavor. Yeah, I think we did a good job on the flavor with from 15 batch to 20 pound batch. Yeah, pretty good.
There's your one batch today.
One batch today. Yeah, one batch. Yeah, I was planning to pack the coffee here today, but I guess we have to go to the next round, so we pack that later.
Yeah. So whoever ordered, they get a bag of coffee in there.
Yeah, yeah, they get it.
Cooling down the coffee.
Yep. It's very important process though, just for, I think a lot of people don't know about this, but to cool it, I eat the coffee bean, so it's not, it is important because, you know, when you cool it down, you want to make sure that it's in the right temperature, right? There's a lot of methodology about this, but trying to as cool as possible. So we stop the development time. Because if the coffee is still hot, it's still developed there. Let's still keep developing. So we want to make sure we stop that. Yep. Ready?
Yep. There we go. So that was that batch right
that's
there.
The batch, and then we wait. Wow.
What makes Loring different from other roasters?
Personally, my experience, I like it because it's very clean and it's very easy to control for my size. 17.
So lost about 10, around 10, 11%.
Yeah, that's good. That's the
Yeah.
that's the roast I want.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's the coffee we'll pack later.
Smells really nice.
Yeah, because it just came out, right? So it's all very nice. I'm gonna record this for a bit.
All right.
All right, I think everybody's leaving too, including us.
Yeah, well, you only needed to roast one batch for today.
Yeah,
You
for today.
are a very small roaster.
It's
one
super
man.
small,
Yeah.
one man.
One man
one
roaster, one
Yeah.
batch.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's how you roast Thai coffee.
Hope you guys get some good insights with your roaster.
But yeah, this coffee is available. You're doing some more fundraising for your shop. So this video will probably go out way before anything else.
Yeah.
But I think if you guys could, check out the website, check out his coffees, and check out the fundraising stuff, it's pretty amazing because Pac has a super unique story. So I really want to make sure people see that.
Yeah.
So yeah. But otherwise, thanks for watching.
Thanks
see you
for
guys
watching,
later.
guys. See you guys later.
And anybody who was on the stream, we do
Thank
stream
you.
on this thing here. So there we go. All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.